Chapter 6, I have a reason why I was driving. Can I use this reason as a defense to fight my driving while under suspension charge? There are valid defenses to fight a driving while under suspension charge. However, most excuses are not defenses. Now, because driving while under suspension charge is a public safety offense, the lawmakers, they actually made it very difficult to win these cases. This means that most excuses really won't get you off this charge. So let's go through the most common excuses. Excuse number 1, I did not know my driver's license was suspended. No, this is not a defense. Many people that are charged with driving under suspension, they actually didn't know that their license was suspended. If they knew that their license was suspended, the logic goes, they wouldn't drive. Now, you are supposed to get notice of your suspension from the Ontario Ministry of Transportation, but you didn't get it. Maybe you moved, or you didn't get your mail, or someone picked up notice and didn't give it to you. It does not matter whether you got the notice. The prosecutor only needs to prove that notice was generated. And this is frustrating. And a lot of people are angry about this, and there's been some noise in the media about this issue. Changes may come about this, but as of now, there are this is not an excuse, and it's not yet the law. So excuse number 2, I can't lose my driver's license for 6 months. I have to drive for work. I have a family. I got to drive. I got family. I got medical reasons. And if you lose your license for 6 months, that's going to be devastating, and you're going to lose everything. And of course, that is, in a lot of cases, that is the truth. Unfortunately, it's not a defense. Many clients have to drive for work, or they have to drive for the family, or for medical reasons, and losing a driver's license, that actually can be devastating to your personal and work life. However, the penalties for driving under suspension, they're actually harsh, they're severe for a reason. And here's why. The lawmakers, they want to send a strong message to the public that you have to follow the rules of the road. And if you don't follow the rules, then guess what? You're going to face serious consequences, which is a 6-month license suspension. Excuse number 3, I can't lose my driver's license and pay crazy insurance rate. No, this is not a defense, and the reason why? See excuse number 2 that I just went through. Another common excuse that we hear very often from clients is, I knew my license was suspended, but I drove only because I had an emergency. Someone was sick, needed to get to a hospital, someone was in urgent need, or things like that. Unfortunately, this is not a defense, and the reason why? Just refer back to the last couple questions that I just answered. Excuse number 5, my license was suspended for really a small unpaid fine that I totally forgot about, and the fine was only tens of dollars. It wasn't a big deal. Unfortunately, this is not a defense. The fact that the ticket was suspended because of a small dollar amount, that actually does not matter legally. Again, the logic I took you through on previous excuses. Excuse number 6, I didn't commit a crime, and the penalties are absolutely crazy. Again, not a defense. Yes, the penalties are severe because the lawmakers want responsible drivers on the road. And for those people who do not drive responsibly and do not follow the law is going to punish them in a way that's very, very harsh to set the deterrence to stop people from driving while under suspension.